Hey, what's up, fam? Bless up, bless up. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. Welcome on back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. I have a conversation with you. Been getting a lot of positive feedback. I appreciate y'all coming. Appreciate y'all coming in, sharing your thoughts, sharing your ideas and your experiences about a couple of things. And knowing when I keep getting a consistent amount of questions about a certain topic, I try to address it. Try to, at least if I don't know about it, do some research about it and see what I can find. But this particular subject is, a lot of people, they talk about money, they talk about wealth, they talk about a lot of different things. Most of us are working our everyday life, working day to day, taking care of the bills, and if we're blessed and we're lucky as far as financially, I'm just speaking financially, then we should be able to have something in savings and something for retirement. A lot of people have been talking about the devaluing of the dollar. They've been talking about investments. As of this recording, the stock market has gone down dramatically. We've been looking at inflation going through the roof. Interest rates are high. We've been looking at a lot of different things. But I want to share with you today that some of that really don't matter. Y'all see this? You think these jokers here concerned about interest rates and all that kind of stuff? They running around here like they ain't got good sense. They just running through the woods. Y'all probably can't see them, but you think they worried about interest rates, monthly payments, any of that kind of stuff? Most nature is not worried about anything other than getting something to eat from day to day. And if we go back to our basic, to our rudiments, we go back to our basic and our rudiments, it's all about living life, enjoying each other, enjoying fellowship, eating, staying healthy, and staying alive. What I want to encourage you, I'm always talking about land ownership, land ownership, land ownership. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to get that wheel turning. I know it's hard to save up the money to buy the land. I know it's hard once you buy the land to start cultivating the land, if it's raw land, if it's not, if it's existing. It's hard. I'm not saying by no means it's easy, but what I want to encourage you is to diversify what you're doing. If you're an everyday American living this life and you're just doing whatever it takes to survive, you're not really just seem like you living life real fruitful. You feel like you're really not truly getting the best in life, and you sick of the rat race, you sick of every day doing the same thing. Consider diversifying your portfolio by becoming a landowner, by living on the land, by creating your own homestead, maybe uniting with friends or maybe family or somebody with commonality where you can truly have a relationship and y'all got the same ideas, you got the same mindsets, you got the same goals. And if you can't do it with some people, even if you do it by yourself or with some close family members, it's still cool. Now, let me share with you the reasons why I'm saying do this in your portfolio and diversify. I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a financial guru or none of that. I'm just sharing some real life results of things that I've done in my life. One thing about diversifying is I'm not affected by the market. The market fluctuates, it goes up, it goes down. You have your good days, you have your bad days. Sometimes you need to move things here, you need to move things there. When you invest in your property and you invest in growing your food, you invest in shelter, you invest in simple necessities in life, right? Where you are just out here living. You got your medicine out here. You become more healthier, you become more active. You get in tune with nature, you fellowship more with the Creator, your life starts to become a little bit more relaxed if you allow it. If you release from all the money, this will distract you from a lot of money woes. Okay, so health-wise, financially, and eating and surviving. If I lose my job tomorrow, right, what would impact? If I lost my job tomorrow, I'll probably lose some trinkets, some items, probably have some issues with some credit cards or what have you. But the foundation, my land will not change. My fruits won't change. My vegetables won't change. The stuff that I stocked up, they probably won't like me because they probably won't be able to eat chicken every day like they want to. We'll have to figure that out, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, I will go through a few woes, but I will not have the serious impact of if I just only invest in the stock market, only in my retirement account, IRA, most of the stuff you can't touch, and you can't even get access to your own money. And by the time you do get access, you basically got to quit your job. Then you got to take a 40% penalty if you under the age of 59 and a half. And you got all these rules and all these different things that you got to subject yourself to, and you losing so much money that a lot of this stuff, it don't make any sense. It's not for you, it's really against you. But when you grow your own food on your own land, and I always say, buy your land cash. If you don't have enough to buy your land cash, as far as your ultimate homestead, start with small pieces of property. Invest in that. Buy the property less than what it's worth. Even in your dreamland, buy the property less than what it's worth. Because as the stock market or the real estate market fluctuate, one thing you will see throughout the years, that land does not take a big hit like real estate, like far as structure, houses. It fluctuates a whole lot more than land. I mean, farmland is going to be farmland. Rural land is going to be rural land. Another thing is your health, your mind, your free will of thinking. Will it be hard adjusting to a country rural lifestyle? Yes. Financially, you will take a hit probably, unless you have something online. And if you do have something online, you may not be able to get the services or the quality of service as far as online that you want, but it's feasible, it's doable, it's realistic. Let me go and walk these dogs while we're talking. But you got this opportunity of a lifetime to truly invest in you and your family. When you grow a tree, just say I grew a pecan tree or a pecan tree, whatever you want to call it. If I grew that tree, right, then guess what happens? I get to feed not only my generation, but the generations to come. All they have to do is maintain the taxes, right? Maintain the taxes of the land. And some people say, well, some people can't maintain taxes. Let me tell you, the taxes are so far less in rural country land in most cases than your cities, your big cities, your metropolitan areas, right? So therefore, it can be realistic. And if you're living off the land, you're utilizing resources on the land. You might want to grow cattle. You might want to grow plants, trees, whatever you want to grow. And you let that land take care of your responsibilities. Every year right now, the goal is that my land provide me at least $200 to $300 a year. That's the minimum. The reason why I say that, because my taxes on 20 acres is less than $300 a year. So that's why it's so important to make sure you maintain. Now that we got our actual home here, it's going to increase, but it's not going to increase nowhere significant as it would in the city. So you get to hedge your finances, right? We're talking about financial principles on why it's so important to own your land and to keep your land and to maintain your land.